rescuers rush to the capsule of an astronaut named Sam. She wakes up already in the hospital. Sam noticed that a pen was levitating next to her and was reaching out to her. But medics come into the room. Sam was distracted by them, and when she looked at the pen, it was already lying down. Sam is not feeling well, although the doctor says that this is the norm. Then she needs to answer the questions. Sam tries to explain what she saw. The girl replies that this is a kind of gravitational hallucination. This sometimes happens to people who have been in space. They need to find out what happened on Sam's mission. Sam says she got the coordinates about the control center. At first everything was going well, but at a certain moment, it was as if she crashed into something. Perhaps she lost consciousness due to free fall. The man clarifies that something broke through the capsule and Sam's helmet. They have no idea what exactly it was, but it's probably a small meteorite. At the moment, her costume is being reviewed, and more accurate data will be given later. Sam was visited by her husband Mark and daughter Izzy. However, communication takes place through glass. Father William says that the Pentagon is getting involved in the investigation of what happened, as the equipment caught a previously unknown signal and want to study it. Sam will be transferred to a special house where no one will interfere with her. After a while, Sam was released from the hospital and taken to her new home. Michelle says that the authorities bought this land in the 50s to test weapons. So that Sam would not be bored, she was given a telescope. But before she could look into it, her head ached. And for a moment there were some shots. Michelle assures her that this is the norm, since she made an emergency landing on the ground. She may have other symptoms, such as nosebleeds or some kind of hallucinations. In 2 months, Sam will have to take tests, and then it will be decided whether she will be able to return to her job. Everyday doctors will come to the house and check her health. Sam is worried about a headache and a clear feeling of heat, although there are no changes in body temperature. In the late afternoon, the nose started bleeding. And while she was stopping her, a call comes from a friend of Well. At first, the conversation was normal, but Sam freezes and looks somewhere in the dark. After a couple of seconds, she hangs back, telling Well that it seemed to her that someone was standing on the street, although there were strange sounds. Val suggests to forget about any symptoms, it will speed up her recovery. As soon as the conversation was interrupted, the electricity in the house fails. Someone came into the house. There are dirty footprints on the floor, and the chair is overturned. Still, Sam does not attach any importance to this, and goes outside to look at the stars. A figure flashed through the forest. Sam, not afraid of anything, went into the woods, which something took advantage of and ran across the roof of the house. Her head aches, and she sees a vision again. A new day is coming. Sam saw that her bandage was gone, and the bruise was much bigger. At breakfast, one egg flew up. Sam pushes him, and even lets go, but the egg behaves as if she is in zero gravity. As soon as other people entered the house, the egg broke. Sam has to undergo grooving measurements. In one of the procedures, she felt pain in her leg, but said it was just cramps. Michelle apologizes that they are chasing her, but the tests will help improve their work. She asks Sam to tell her about the new symptoms. But Sam even decides to keep silent about the strange silhouettes. When the doctors have left, Sam tells Mark about her plans for a family trip. The daughter shows a drawing depicting their family and little men from outer space. Sam walks through the woods, where she is again bothered by pain and some shots. And then a drop falls on her eyes. It leads to a stone with a camera. There were other cameras in the forest. Sam accidentally trips over his head and moves onto the bed. A man enters the room. According to him, he found her in the woods and took her to bed. Sam doesn't understand who he is. It turns out that this is William's man who came to visit his daughter. William takes her to a secret room, calling it a safe zone. In the past, this room was built for special people who needed shelter. There are complexes for maintaining food and water supply. From here, there is access to all CCTV cameras. As soon as they're gone, the monitors start crashing. Sam is worried about the bruise, which is increasing in size. Late at night, she wanted to warm up in the jacuzzi outside. The noise from the forest drives her back into the house. Sam tries to call Mark, but there is no connection, and the light starts flashing. Sam noticed the silhouette of a monster out of the corner of her eye, but after checking, the creature had already disappeared. Sam is not one of the timid ones and goes to check what kind of guest is standing behind the door. There's no one there. The alarm system announces that a break-in has occurred. The house is being blocked. Sam dashes into the basement while someone flashed by from behind. Then the door handle starts to turn. Sam gathers courage and went to look for this scoundrel. However, as soon as the black hand hit the glass, all the fervor evaporated. Sam is hiding in a bunker, and there is a perfectly visible alien guest. Just a moment later, Sam wakes up to the sound of the phone. Sam tells his father that some kind of monster was in this house. He promises to check the cameras. And Michelle also realized that the bruises are not quite ordinary, you need to do an X-ray. Sam wonders if she could have brought an alien to Earth, since her task was to transmit a signal into space. As for the recording from the cameras, where Sam saw the alien, now there is nothing but interference. William thinks she imagined it. Before leaving, Sam runs a tracking program. It shows that there are 9 people in the house. This is the number of employees and her family. Everything completely coincided. The family went for a walk in the forest. There was a strange noise, and the daughter disappeared. Still, the couple manages to find her, and Easy shows a dead beetle. Other beetles are also self-withdrawing. The noise quickly increases, the family runs out of the forest, and a swarm of beetles flies out of there, which completely encircle the house. A little later, all the beetles died. Scientists believe that there was an environmental disaster. But Sam wants to know how the research of the capsule on which she descended went. The man replies that they don't have the data yet. Mark picks up his daughter, but promises to come a little later. Walking through the house, Sam felt a sharp pain in his leg. The wound grows all over the leg, even the nail flies off. Sam is treating the wound, and then the light flickered again. Just in case, she strengthens the door with furniture and Googles other possible incidents with bugs. Someone connects them with geomagnetic disturbances. Moreover, they are also associated with the impact of UFOs. There were photos in the article with people who have the same wounds as Sam. She felt a new pain. The bruise has appeared in a new place and announces penetration. Sam hides in a bunker where she is in wild pain. After passing your hand over your back, there is a slush on your fingers. Sam looked through the cameras, but she doesn't find anyone. But the scanner indicates that there is another person in the house besides her. Then there were 2 of them. Sam manages to hide before one of the monsters comes down. She waits for the right moment and runs into the next room, where she closes the door. The pain in my arm is getting worse. She removes the bandage, exposing some kind of goo. Sam notices a vent through which he can escape. At this time, Mark returns. All attempts to call Sam lead to nothing, and Easy saw a glow in the woods. Sam gets out there through secret passages. The bruises have already started to glow. Soldiers drive up to the house and comb the area. Sam loses his strength and falls to the ground. The alien takes her chin and asks if she understands him. Sam is surprised that she understands their language. The alien says that they are her family. Touching her forehead, memories come back to her. A long time ago, aliens fell on this planet. Sam used the device to transform himself into a human. William found her in this state. The aliens knew that the disguise was not eternal, and they needed to start acting. It was they who punched the capsule into which Sam was descending. They are found by the Earth family and William. He admits that he found out about her nature and used her as bait. They need to capture the aliens. Sam is not going to obey. Then Mark attacks William, and Sam becomes a full-fledged alien. The family says goodbye to Sam, and she escapes to their spaceship and flies into space.